All right, guys, this video, we're going to move on to the next technique of factoring a trinomial into two binomials. And I'll send this to you on Google Classroom. But to just kind of explain how it's a little bit different than the factoring that you've done the last 2 days, the very first where it has review, I kind of have these done already. The main thing is the ones that you've done already, the last term was always a positive. So then to figure out the signs that go inside the binomials, I always say it's the same sign of the first. And the first sign here is a positive. So that's why I get these to be positives. And then, we check it. The 6 plus the 2 gives me this 8. And then 6 times 2 gives me this 12. So it works. With this, right, if this last one's a positive, I go same sign of the first. So that's why these are both negative. And then to check it, if you add the -3 and -5, it gives us -8. And -3 times -5 gives us +15. All right, so all the ones we've done so far, you either got 2 positives in the binomials or 2 negatives. Now, okay, I'm just going to move this. The ones we do today, we're actually going to get mixed signs. Now, just to kind of go over this, remember when we factor, it's almost the opposite of FOIL. So sometimes, if we would have been in class, I would say, all right, we're going to defoil. So if you actually look at the FOIL method, here's an example. If we FOIL out numbers that have opposite signs, like that's a negative and this is a plus, you can see these you'd actually subtract. So 4x minus 5x would give me -x. So when we list, when I go backwards and I list all the factors of 20, like 1 in 20, 2 in 10, and 4 in 5, now instead of adding these numbers, we subtract them. And then since 4 minus 5 gives us -1, right, that's -1x, then this is what it winds up factoring to. So you can kind of see it says it right here. We actually subtracted and kept the sign of the number with the greater absolute value. All right, so if you checked it, x minus 5 times x plus 4, this has the bigger absolute value because when you did the sum, -5 plus 4 is this -1. And then when you multiply, -5 times +4 gives us -20. All right, so when you see these problems, if this last number is a negative, which is all we're going to do today, you're going to have mixed signs in here. You're going to have a negative and a positive. All right, so I'll just kind of stop it there.